am Dr. N. Satish Shila, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Postcode is 24EC 304. Electronic Devices for Industrial Application. Unit 1. Fundamentals of Semiconductors and Diodes. Lecture. Topic: Semiconductor Fundamentals. On completion, the students will able to know what are conductors, insulators and semiconductors, how it works based on energy band. Semiconductor fundamentals. Energy band. The term energy band refers to the grouping of the various energy levels. Energy band theory. According to Bohr's hypothesis, each atom shell has a different amount of energy at different levels. The major focus of this theory is on electron communication between the inner and outer shells. The energy bands are categorized into three categories according to the theory of energy band, which includes the following: conduction band, valence band, forbidden gap. Conduction band. At normal temperature, valence electrons are loosely connected to the nucleus. Some valence electrons will be able to depart the band freely because they flow towards neighboring atoms. These are called free electrons. These free electrons, also known as conduction electrons, will conduct current flow within a conductor. The band that includes conduction electrons is known as the conduction band, and its occupied energy is low. Where valence band. Although electrons travel at fixed energy levels within atoms, the energy of an atom electrons in the inner shell is greater than that of an electron in the outer shell. Valence electrons are the electrons that are found within the outer shell. These electrons are made up of a series of energy levels that make up the valence band. These bands has the highest level of occupied energy. Forbidden gap. The prohibited gap is defined as the space between the conduction and valence band. This is a band that is not allowed to exit because it lacks energy. As a result, no electrons flow in this band. This gap will allow electrons to move from the valence to conduction state. Semiconductors, conductors and insulators are created based on the gap size. Insulators. Insulators are substances or materials that do not conduct electricity and do not allow electricity to pass through them. The prohibited energy gap in the insulator is wide enough to prevent electricity from passing through. Insulators includes materials such as rubber and wood. The structure of energy band in insulator is given in the diagram below. Conductors. Conductors are the substance or materials that conduct electricity as they allow electricity to flow through them. The forbidden energy gap disappears in the conductors as the conductors band and the valence band come close to each other and overlaps. Copper, gold, silver are a few examples of conductors. The figure given below shows the structure of energy band in conductors. At normal temperature, the amount of free electrons available is enormous. Semiconductors. Semiconductors are materials or substances that have conductivity between conductors and insulators. The prohibited energy gap in semiconductors is tiny, and electricity can also be conducted if external energy is applied. Semiconductors examples are germanium and silicon. The structure of energy band in semiconductors is given in the diagram below. On completion, you can able to know what is energy band, what are the difference between conductors, insulators and semiconductors. Thank you.